Hey everyone, today I just want to go through my nighttime routine and how I get into bed and move around and how I sleep, etc. Probably quite a hot topic, I'd imagine, amongst new paraplegics who are wondering about, can you use a normal bed? Do you need bars? Do you need all this? Do you need that? Well, I can tell you, you don't. And a normal bed is absolutely fine. This is just a normal mattress, normal bed. It's a double, and I have absolutely no problems whatsoever with skin or with moving around in the bed, just using a few simple techniques. So I thought I would show you and go through exactly what I do. Some of the stuff is a bit different to what I've been taught in rehab. Some of the stuff in rehab I actually couldn't do. I'll talk you through that in the video. One of the methods they showed me of sitting up in the bed. Still can't do it to this day. Be interesting, leave some comments if you are a similar level of injury to me and can manage this. We'll talk about that one in a minute. But first up, I'll start off with a transfer onto the bed. You'll have to excuse the fact that I know I'm kind of on the edge of the video here. You might not be able to see everything of what I do, but I'll talk through as much as I can. Once I'm on the bed, hopefully then it should all be pretty good. So, first up, the transfer onto the bed. I think what I might do actually, I'll throw the covers off. So there's a bit more like actually getting into bed. That's what I normally do. So, first up, I position the wheelchair pretty much side on with the bed. I'll just pop my feet slightly forwards on the foot plate. They're still on the foot plate, both of them. Shuffle forward slightly in the chair, and then my left hand, you probably won't be able to see, is on my left wheel of the wheelchair at the top. Make a fist on the bed and just transfer on, nice and easy like that. And then at that point, feet come off the foot plate. Unlock the brakes and move the wheelchair back out of the way. I have a little tub here which I keep catheters and things in so that I can go to the loo in the night, any other supplies or whatever. So I won't get fully undressed, but I'll take my shoes off. I'll just lift my legs up, take my shoes off, I'll put them there for now. So I'll put them back on in a minute. And then everything else can come off from there as well. Shorts you can kind of shuffle down, or trousers, whatever, and then just fling them off your feet. Top, just one-handed, take the t-shirt off, and yeah, I'm ready for bed then. So getting onto the bed, I'll just grab under one leg, flick it up, move my position a bit just to help my hips, and then second leg goes up. I'm now sat on the bed. So you might notice I've got quite a pile of pillows behind me. That's so I can sit back and just enjoy a cup of tea or whatever, and sit upright in bed. And also they do come in handy for when I sleep. So what I normally do is I pull the wheelchair up and I lock the brake on that. And now I've got a really handy bedside table as well as the one here. As I say, catheters, tissues, whatever I want to put in there, I'll just chuck on the top. So for sleeping, I sleep on my sides, it's my comfortable position. Sleep mostly on my left side, and I tend to roll over once in the night onto my right side. So I'll show you first up what I do to get into position. Shuffle down the bed, get my legs about right. I grab one pillow, just this one, and I chuck it just over my left leg, like that. These two are placed there, ready to go behind me. And then what I'll do from here is I'll chuck my right leg over my left leg, and I'll just make sure I've got the pillow between my legs so I've not got contact of sort of skin to skin, just to avoid any skin issues. And I'll just roll onto my hip, so I'm now laid on my left side. And I'll pull these pillows in behind me, they prop up my back, and there we go. Now I lay down, and that's how I sleep. So turning in the night, obviously trying not to disturb my other half who's right next to me. I've come up with a little method which is completely different to anything I've ever seen, but it seems to work. And what I'll tend to do is I'll stay on my left side and I'll just slightly shuffle, just so I'm leant back a little bit, and I'll put my left hand underneath my left leg. And what I'm going to do is sort of use my head and the momentum of throwing this arm forward to pull myself up, and it is a momentum thing, and your head really makes a difference. If you literally, that little throw of your head, and bear in mind I've got no abs because I'm T2 complete, that little throw of your head and the weight of your arm is brilliant, and it literally sits you up. So this is how I do it. There we go, I'm sat up, I'm on my left elbow, and then I'll normally just either hold under my leg just to sit myself up fully, or you can grab the side of the bed if need be. And then for swapping over sides, I normally do this about 3 AM. I set an alarm so I can have a quick wee, because if I try and go the whole night and it's a late morning or whatever, sometimes I won't quite make it. My bladder does get a bit full, so I tend to do that just religiously. It doesn't cause me a problem. I can go in the bed with the catheters. They've got a bag attached, no issues at all. And then laying on the right side. This is my less comfortable side. I'm not a huge fan of laying on this side. I do get a little bit of upper back pain sometimes when I do it. Exactly the same process. I've got one leg over the other, and I've moved myself onto my right hip, and then I just lay down. And actually at this point I tend to just have an arm over my pillows. It's just quite comfortable. So that's how I sleep. Okay, so what I'll do as well, I think I will talk through a couple of other methods for getting up and about in the bed. So one is from here, I can just hold the edge of the bed and just pull myself. It's really easy. Just pull myself onto my right arm, onto my right elbow. Once you're there, you've got that kind of pivot point, and you can straighten the legs out a bit and then just push up. So really, really, really easy to move around. Just get these pillows out of the way so I can demonstrate a bit better. Another method, for example, if I'm putting clothes on, I'll tend to pull my legs up towards me, lay them to the side, pull up that side, flip over, pull up that side. It's just a little bit of a rock side to side really to pull clothes up, pull your trousers up. That's nice and easy. And then to get up from here as well, another method. You can use your body momentum, so you can sort of roll to your side, and now I'm rested on this arm. I can just grab the edge of the bed with my left hand and just pull myself up. That's one nice method. Now this is the one I never managed to do and still can't to this day. So laying back, I was taught in rehab to put both my arms and hands underneath my bum, and somehow you're supposed to be able to shuffle up on your elbows and sit up straight. I can't do it. Hands up. Useless. Waste of time for me. That was the only method they taught me. In fact, I did manage to do it on a plinth in the hospital, but aside from that, nah, never going to work for me. So yeah, I just use momentum and just roll up like that, no problem. Trying to think of other methods that I use. I mean, it's all about momentum, getting onto your elbow, whichever side you're on. Get on your left elbow if you're laying on your left, right elbow if you're laying on your right. And once you've got that up, you can then just push yourself up. Once most of your upper body's upright, then you're fine. You can get up, no problem at all. So I think that's kind of it. Yeah, in terms of getting dressed, really, it's t-shirts just go on while I'm sat upright, and trousers and socks, etc. I'll just pull my socks on like this, one at a time, no problem at all. And then trousers, I just go one leg at a time, pull up to about here on that leg, then feed this one in, and then I pull them up kind of as far as I can while I'm sat on the bed. Make sure that the bottom of the trousers is up where I want it to finish, and that I've got as much material up the top as possible. And then I'll tend to just roll over onto one side, pull them up a bit, hoik them up, go over to the other side, same again, just hoik them up like that. And yeah, and I tend to tie the cord at the top just to keep them, because I have a habit of trousers falling down on me while I'm moving around doing transfers and things, so I always tie up the cord personally. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it really. And in terms of getting back out of the bed again, I'll just get rid of the pillows. By morning I'm normally enjoying a cup of tea in bed, and then getting ready to get up. So at this point, chuck this out of the way, move the wheelchair over here, chuck my legs down, and sometimes, depending on what I'm doing, I'll either put my shoes on now or I'll put them on a bit later. Depends where I've left them really from the day before. So I'll stick them on now as they're here. One on. Hopefully it's clear how I'm doing this. Lifting my legs up is just put an arm underneath each one, like that, up, and use my hand just to pull the foot across, stick it over the other knee, and it's up there. And the transfer back into the seat. You can lock your brakes, so you don't have to. I've not locked them at the moment. Just jump in, and there we are. Oh, look, nice footprints all over the bed, brilliant. And that's about it. Making the bed, just I tend to try and get that side on where it needs to be before I jump off. And there we go, just pull the covers across, tuck the bed in, That's close enough, that'll do. Yeah, hope that all makes sense. Leave a like, subscribe, and leave any comments below, and I'll try and answer as best as possible. Thanks for watching. Cheers.